In this jet-age world of rush hour traffic, congested highways, traveled airways,
sitting in a car in traffic, waiting for planes that would cancel, killing my business day.
Extended families, divided families. Whether you're unemployed or unhappy at work, stress is all around. And it seems as if very few escape the pressures of daily life.
The whole world has gone to pot. Nobody gives a damn about anything.
But one person who does care and who can possibly help you better handle your problems is Dr. Wayne Dyer.
We tell ourselves, I shouldn't be in this situation, this shouldn't have happened, this is not fair, and so on, instead of saying, this is, and how am I going to deal with it? And instead of looking for problems, begin to look for solutions.
He's authored best-selling books on self-help, Your Erroneous Zones, Pulling Your Own Strings, The Sky's the Limit. He's written articles for magazines around the world and has been seen on every major talk show from Johnny to Dinah to Phil to John. He has learned how to handle his daily pressures, how to take control of his life, and do the things he likes to do, like living in Fort Lauderdale close to the beach and starting his new novel. We decided to spend an afternoon with Dr. Dyer to try and gain more control of our own lives by talking about some common problems that many of us face. We invited some Fort Lauderdale residents who work with the Broward County Mental Health Association to join Dr. Dyer and discuss any problems that might be troubling them.
I want to know what strategies that can be used to eliminate such useless emotions as guilt and worry.
Guilt doesn't feel good. Stop thinking that way. Worrying doesn't change the future. Stop thinking worrying kinds of thoughts. Addictive drugs are going to make my body work at a lower level. Let's stop putting those into my body. In other words, let's not think about some deep psychological trauma that might be down the road someplace. Let's look at today and what kind of a sensible approach I can have to leading my life.
Perhaps on your job or something daily you have to deal with, and you're dealing with someone you don't care to deal with, you don't like them. How can you put that into a positive feeling rather than sitting there saying, I don't like this person, and make it a positive feeling?
See, I believe one of the secrets of the universe is that you get treated in life the way you teach people to treat you. Okay? When you stop teaching people to treat you like a victim, and to stop treating you like somebody who isn't respectful because you carry yourself around with dignity and respect, all of a sudden people start giving you the respect that you never thought you were going to get.
If my whole class got in trouble and I wasn't the guilty person, well, I don't think it's fair, but what would I do if I had to stay after school, if I wasn't the guilty person?
You can decide, well, let's see, what can I get out of this? Maybe I'll write a little story about this. Or maybe I'm going to see what I can do to change this, because it really isn't fair that I have to sit here while somebody else does it. I think I'm going to go to my counselor, I'm going to go to the principal, I'm going to write a letter, I'm going to see what I can do to get it changed. In other words, you can start thinking in terms of, let's fix it, rather than, poor me, I can't do anything about it. And in that way, you can use your capacity to make your life better.
I think he's terrific. I've enjoyed reading The Erroneous Zones and Pulling Your Own Strings, and I'm definitely going to read The Sky's the Limit now. And I think I am learning to live more in the present.
It's hard not to want more, in this case, more answers. So before we said goodbye to Wayne, we asked him for some more added advice on how to handle
stress. There's no stress in the world. You cannot bring it home in a box. Stress is an attitude. It's the way that you decide to think. You can be in the middle of a tennis match and enjoying it, or you can be in the middle of a tennis match being absolutely petrified about losing. And the situation is the same. The stress is how you decide to view it. Use the rush hour traffic as a time to get something done. Put on a tape, dictate a letter, enjoy a song that you haven't heard before, listen to the radio, any number of things that you can do, even have a fantasy. Just don't sit there and stew over traffic, which isn't going to go away until it's ready. Shyness is a choice. And when you take responsibility for being more assertive, for standing up for yourself, for not being a little mouse, and practice non-shy behaviors, shyness begins to disappear from your life.
Remember, the future is yours for the taking. Solutions come from within you. Dr. Wayne Dyer's approach to solving problems is so sensible that, as of today, whenever we feel a little low, let's try not to forget, but to remember and listen to his positive thoughts.
I'm okay. I came into this day alive and happy, and I'm going out the same way. Everything in life is attitude. It really is. Everything is attitude. It's what you decide to believe at any given moment. I don't think there's any such thing as a bad day. I think on earth every day is good. And if you don't believe that, you know, people complain about the day. I tell people, try doing without one, you know. The future is promised to no one. The future is now. I think spending your life planning and worrying about it and being consumed with your old age, these are the good old days. I've always believed that. These are the good old days. Enjoy them now. Let the future take care of itself.